Samu?
That's Fatu. That's Rakishi's brother.
Yeah.
I think. Used to be Tama with the
Tama.
Islanders. Him and Haku together with the Islanders.
Yeah, Tama.
The Samoan Savage, I think he was in NWA.
That's their super tickets right now. And then we got
again, but that's not a bad lineup. I mean, you're comparing that to what, the Horsemen? All right, sure, but other Legends conventions, the lineups really weren't like, oh my God, I think Legends crowd is a little different to bigger. I think the Legends crowd go for these rare, the Tony Schiavones, the Nydias, the Rock and Robins. Oh wow, I'm going to finally get to meet these people. Well, I can go anywhere and meet the Hardy Boys. I've been to how many conventions and shows where the Hardys have been on it? Matt's been on my show. Who else? This is a big one. With the Horsemen, maybe not. Flair's been on so many of them. Bret Hart has been on so many of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but they still attract huge crowds of lines. And
right,
money.
but Legends caps it off at 600 guests. So if they sell that, who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
Go ahead now. Go with the regular. Go with the vendor guest.
We got Tugboat.
He always does well. I'm shocked. Lewis always does well with him. I don't know if he has him at Legends, but he always does well with him.
Somebody got Mania Marketing has him. I don't know who that is. You guys got Teddy Long, Jake the Snake.
Teddy Long, Jake the Snake.
Deanna Purrazzo, and Brooke Adams.
And Purrazzo, yeah.
Okay.
He stole her from somebody.
Mm-hmm. That other guy I'm not even bringing him up. He's bringing in Simon Gotch.
We have him in July, actually, on my show.
Yeah. Menachino's bringing in Kelly Kelly.
She's a name too, and I think she's back with WWE, is she not?
She's trying. Yeah, I think they're trying to bring her back in some capacity. Then we got this guy, Captain's Corner. I'm not really familiar with them. I've heard of them, but I don't think I know who they are. They got Black Bart.
Black Bart, okay.
Barry Orton, or Barry O.
That's Barry O. That's Barry O.
Little Guido, and Tracy Smothers.
Tracy Smothers and Little Guido with the FBI and CW.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they got a combo for that. Lucky 13's bringing in Tyrone Evans and the Warlord.
I don't know who that is.
Formerly
I know
known
who the Warlord is, but
formerly known as Tarver.
Oh yes, big black dude.
Yeah.
NXT. He was part of the Nexus.
Yeah. And then you got the Warlord. Obviously, we know who he is. Wrestling Inc. is bringing in Gail Kim and Rosa Mendez.
Gail Kim's a name too. Rosa Mendez.
It's still in the book. We're bringing in Lonnie Poffo, the Twisted Sisters, Caitlin Diamond, and Casey Spinelli.
Well, Lanny Poffo's a name. The other ones, I mean, I like Sisters, but I mean, you know.
Yeah, well, we do what we do with Indy.
Right, but I'm saying Lanny Poffo is a name. He's a Macho Man's brother.
Yep.
And he's a name on his own. I don't mean to say that's all he is, but he's a name on his own. With a genius and all.
Let's see. Power Trip Wrestling is bringing in Bob Holly and Kevin Thorne. And
who's that? What's his name?
Kevin Thorne? I have no idea.
Fuck him.
Okay.
So Kevin Thorne, that's a rare one. You know what I'm saying? So that's for somebody that's going to come in there to see Edge. I have a few extra bucks. Let me get something signed by Kevin Thorne, because I can't see Kevin Thorne being an expensive combo. You know what I mean?
Nah, he's $15.
Yeah, but it's still for the people that are trying to get this, which is never going to happen because half these guys are dead.
Right.
You know, he's somebody that can, you know.
And I'm guessing the Samoans are coming in on their own. You got Afa and Sika.
Maybe Don is bringing them. I don't know.
There's no promoter's name above them. No BS with ESS is bringing in Abdul the Butcher, Manny Fernandez, and Tony Atlas.
Well, they better keep Abdul the Butcher away from Jake Roberts. Jake Roberts hates him.
Northeast Wrestling is bringing in Corey Graves.
That's a current guy on television.
I know, that's a good name.
You know, it's just a different group of legends. You know, it's not your regular legends, but they're not bad names.
Let's see. K&S WrestleFest is bringing in Savio Vega, Miguel Perez Jr.,
That's the Los Boricuas.
Yeah, Jose Estrada Jr., and Jesus Castillo Jr.
That's the Los Boricuas.
Yeah. A lot of
You
juniors.
remember them?
All juniors.
That's when the Savio broke away from the Nation of Domination and he formed his own little faction.
Yes. RK Sports Promotions bringing in the Spirit.
Hold on. I don't know if you can hear this. Scotty's outside on my porch. I'm in my dining room. He's on the phone talking, I think, to Dan. And I hear this whole conversation about Chris Levin and the pedophile and Little George's mom. All this shit. I can hear them into my house.
Oh, God.
Just imagine what the neighbors are hearing right now. Because you know what? When I spoke to Little George earlier, my front door was open. We had the screen down. And if the woman next door was out talking to somebody, there's a lot between our homes, but she was in the middle of the lot talking to somebody. I had to shut the door. I was screaming so loud at Little George, I thought I was going to have a stroke. I had not spoken to somebody like that in a long time.
Yeah, no strokes, boys. Let's see. You got RK Sports Promotions is bringing in the Spirit Squad.
Okay.
Your favorite superstars of wrestling are bringing in John Cruz.
Who?
John, I don't know. Maybe he's a lucha guy.
I don't know.
He's got a mask on, a purple mask. I don't know. TJ Marconi.
Probably right. Okay.
Angel Rose, Taya, and cheerleader Melissa. And Pentagon.
So that table's not going to make a sense. Go ahead.
And Pentagon Jr.
Okay, Pentagon might make some money, but the other ones, you know what? I don't know if that crowd is for Pentagon.
I don't know. WrestlePro is bringing in Wade Barrett.
That's a nice name.
And
that's a good one.
And Jim Cornette's bringing in himself.
Well, Jim Cornette always brings in himself.
Yeah, I know. Just Howard Finkel as well will be there.
What does Cornette do after the Legends? Does he go home or?
I have no idea. Just go talk to him.
Yeah, I might do that.
I mean, that'd be hilarious. You get him and Shivani at the same show.
I'm expecting to pack the house again in June, and it's going to be hot. I was hoping maybe it'd be nice if the weather was like today.
Yeah,
I'm starting to realize, like, we're bringing in, and I don't want to knock anybody, so I'm not going to, but last show we didn't bring in powerhouse names. The place was packed. And it's like every show now, it's like, we don't even need these names anymore, and we're packing it out. So now in June, we're bringing all these names, and it's going to be packed again, and I'm going to be sitting there with a ring of sweat around my shirt like last year.
Okay. Yeah, I was just informed.
I felt bad for Mean Gene last year in that suit.
Kevin Thorne was Mordecai.
Yeah, I know.
I didn't know that.
You didn't know that?
No, didn't know that.
Well, you don't know much.
Yeah, well, I only sucked to one generation of wrestling. I just started, I just literally started watching wrestling again 6 years ago. I stopped watching for almost like 15 years.
I haven't really watched in about 15 years.
Yeah, I had season tickets to, the Mets for years, and I had all this other stuff to do, and then we just decided one day, let's start a radio show. Oh shit, we better start watching wrestling. People want to talk about it.
Yeah, but you were doing regular sports.
Yeah, but we were doing the last 10 minutes.
We were doing everything.
Yeah, the last 10 minutes of the show we were doing wrestling, and then people kept asking.
I take you're not going to do anything on the Mets today.
Not unless you got a good field goal kicker.
You need a quarterback.
Terrible.
They were awful.
Fucking team, man.
Shit.
I'm disgusted with all my teams. I really am.
Me too.
I watch the Ranger game, I get fucking disgusted.
Disgusting.
I watch the fucking Met games, I get disgusted. The draft, I'm happy about. Then they fired the GM this morning. I'm not mad about that. I just didn't know why they did it. But I'm sure come September I'll be disgusted. Any sport I watch,
Yeah.
I told you I've never seen any of my teams win a championship ever.
Welcome to the club.
I've had the privilege of seeing some. So.
No. I mean, my teams have won it, but when the Mets won the World Series in 31 years ago, that was the one game I went to bed early. I fell asleep. I stayed up for the Houston playoffs, 16 innings. Fell asleep for Game 7.
Oh,
when the Rangers won the Cup, I was at a Metallica concert. I had to ask a cop on the street who won in Philadelphia.
The fuck?
There was no smartphones. This was 1994. There was no fucking smartphones.
Yeah, it was all going on the internet. No Yahoo Sports back
So
then.
I didn't know what to do. I was like, shit, I gotta go. I had the tickets already.
That's funny.
Stopped off at 7-Eleven. I said, excuse me, I won tonight.
Who won the game?
He's like, yeah, Philadelphia fan take the Rangers. He's like, yeah, the Rangers won. And I was with a Devils fan. He was livid.
Game 7.
They won the year before, didn't they?
They won the year
after.
Yeah, I was at that parade. The couple of trips around Continental Airlines Arena. It was great.
I bet you were.
Is that the parade? Is that how they have their parade?
That was their parade when they were at the Continental Airlines Arena. They
wow.
They did 3 laps around the parking lot.
Well, if they win it in the Prudential Center, I don't know if they want to have a parade in Newark.
Yeah, they get murdered.
Nice arena, terrible area.
Oh, it's a beautiful arena. It just sucks they can't sell out. It's so bad. I went to a Caps Devils game there, and my girlfriend, we sat down, and my girlfriend's like, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm like, what? She's like, we're just, there's a lot of Devil fans in this area. I said, hun, those red jerseys, they're all Capitals fans. And she was like, oh, all right. There was literally 4 busloads of Capitals fans in our section. So it was like,
that's like when I go to
it was so bad. It was so loud. You thought it was a home game. You thought it was a Caps home game.
That happened when I see years ago. I haven't been to a Devils Rangers game in years. They were cheering "Let's go Rangers" at the fucking the Brendan Byrne or whatever the fuck you want to call it at the time.
It was a Brendan Byrne, then it was Continental Airlines.
Continental.
Yeah,
I don't know what is
Izod. Yeah, now it's an empty Izod. I went to a WWE pay-per-view there 3 years ago. And you want to talk about a building with no atmosphere? Oh my god, it felt like a ghost town. There's nothing in there, nothing to do. No.
It's the same thing as the Coliseum.
They don't. Yeah, well, I think they're going back, aren't they?
I don't know. We could go to Hartford.
Oh god. Oh, they got the Wolf Pack. That's enough. They have enough. All right, so.
All right, let me get off this phone now. I got things I got to do. I'm sure your ratings will be high as usual. Every time I'm on this show, it's like that does the best fucking ratings. Is that right or wrong?
They love the cursing. That's what it is.
Oh, you know what? I think it's time that you give me a spot on your channel.
I ask you every week if you want to come on and do something. I even offered if you guys do your live Q&A on Thursdays to record it, and I could put it on the show on the network. Give you your own show.
Okay.
Yeah, you can do the whole Q&A thing from.
Yeah, but I don't know how to give you that file. I don't know how to pull it off of Facebook.
I could do it myself. Actually, I can just use Real Player, and I just download the. I download the file and I convert it to an MP4.
Yeah. Tell me, explain me how to do that. Because there's stuff on Facebook I would like to download. I can't do it.
I could definitely do that. And then
but listen, let me go. I got things I got to do here before I go to work. Thanks for having me on as usual.
Yeah.
And please, nobody out there, don't support no pedophiles. Don't support Chris Levin.
Yes, please don't.
And that's it.
All right, Joe. We'll talk to you soon.
If anybody's got a problem with me, you know where the fuck to find me.
3555 Victory Boulevard.
Fucking guy.
That's right. I'm there on Tuesdays at 5 o'clock. See you later. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Joey be the gangster. Got a problem, you know where to find me.
3555 Victory Boulevard. Oh my god. Well, at least it keeps it interesting.
Mm-hmm. Keeps it real.
Yeah, I mean, that's what you should do. All right, you know what? Let's take a quick commercial break because I wanted to at least do some of Payback because that's pretty much on now. So let's go over some matches before they happen. So let's take a quick commercial break. We'll be back in like 3 minutes.
The following announcement has been paid for by the New World Order.
Hello, ladies. The Big Valboski here, and you're listening to Damage 365 Radio.
Wrestling Superstore, selling wrestling memorabilia from all around the world, including WWE, TNA, Japan, Mexico, and the